Hey you lovely readers, how are you? Welcome back to my channel Readwith.megha. How you all guys doing? A very happy Sunday to all of you. I hope you are reading well and enhancing your knowledge this weekend. So today I am creating the first video in my brand new series on this channel called Experimenting with Genres. I hope you got the meaning of this playlist or this new series. And now let me just give you guys a brief about this new series, Experimenting with Genres. As the name suggests, we readers will pick up a book or a genre that we have never thought of reading before, or we thought it is not our cup of tea, or that particular genre or book doesn't suit our taste, like that. Okay. As I have taken this idea quite seriously, I decided to pick up a book of horror genre. For all of those who knows me, I can't stand a horror movie or a horror book or anything related to a scary extent even for 1 second. But thanks to this series, this idea, I have got a chance to explore and figure out if this genre is really made for me or not. So the previous week I read a book, a horror fiction called It Follows You by Kiran, Panth, Joshi. Here is the book. This is how the book looks like. It is the amalgamation of 12 spooky, thriller, or scary or terrific and horror themed short stories. All the 12 stories were happened in different regions of India and in different time zones as well. Some were happened in Bangalore, some in West Bengal, some in Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, Mahabaleshwar, etc. And I remember a few of them were happened in the year 2019, 2017, 1995 and 1994, 1956, these old as well. So I did not know this before. I just got to know it when I finished this book, that the authoress who wrote it, she wrote it while she was pregnant, and hats off to her. It is really a tough task writing a spooky fiction or a horror fiction at such a crucial time or a crucial phase of your life, right? Yeah. And all the 12 stories, she has written that all the protagonists find themselves followed by an evil eye or an evil curse which followed them for lifetime. So the story unfolds when Guruji starts narrating these 12 spooky stories to one of his pupils, and the thing that was common in all these 12 stories, like I told you, was the curse and the evil eye that followed the protagonist. Unlike in the Bollywood movies, we get to see the ghost and the nuns that were the real evil, but this was hardly the case in this book. So out of these 12 stories, there were few stories that I was able to read myself without any fear, that were really low key and less terrific according to my opinion, and those were the Kalratri, the Blind Date, The Unwanted Guest, What's Your Story, Himanta's New Bride, The Return of the Curse, The Payback, and The Walk in the Jungle. These 8 stories were not that much horror that a beginner would prefer to read for the first time. And out of these 8, 2 stories were absolutely those that I loved the most. And the first one is the Kalratri. It is even the favorite story of the authoress herself, and the next is The Payback. So now let's discuss the authoress' favorite story and mine as well, which is this, the Kalratri, set in the year 2005 in West Bengal. This is a story about a mother-in-law called Arundhati. She recently got her son married to a lady, but soon after, strange things and strange deaths of animals started happening in their family, and they are left like half eaten in the roads or in the balconies or near their houses. So in the beginning, Arundhati thought that this is a curse that has been brought by a new maid, or she is evil, she is a ghost or anything. The new maid is the culprit. But later on she realized that it is the new bride herself who was living with a curse of eating only animal fresh for a lifetime. That had been really a shock to the mother-in-law, and then the story goes on. So now let's discuss the next story, which I love the most, and the authoress claimed to be a near to real story which she has heard in her childhood as well. It is the Payback, set in the year 1994 in Madhya Pradesh. This is the story of our protagonist Durga, who is the only female doctor, or a Vaid as we call in Hindi, of the village, and she has been really famous in treating and lifting up the curses and the evil eye and all the illness that has been caused to any human being. But later on she realized that even if she lifts the curse from the other person, the curse is not really lifted and not really is over, but has been transferred to herself. Few of the really drastic incidents that Durga has experienced were the weakening of her eyesight, the hearing loss, or the joint pain, the weakness, and being or seeming like an old lady of 55 years at the age of being only 35, all because she has treated those people of that age group who has the hearing power loss, or their eyesights were weak and they were weak from the inside, but they got treated and recovered fully. Their illness were lifted but got transferred to Durga only. Later on, when she finds out through her guru, so she decided to stop these practices, and in the meantime gradually this curse also lifted and she started to live a normal life back. There was one such story which I couldn't really understand what the storyline is, what the story is about, or what is the end result of the story. That was the Himanta's Bride. I could understand few characters and what was happening, but the real plot and the storyline I couldn't understand. It was a really mild, spooky thriller, but I hope I can try it the next time and I get to understand what is all about. In my opinion, this can be one such book that you can pick up if you are thinking to try this genre for the first time and you want to experiment with this, whether this fits you or not, whether this is the best suited genre for you or not, as it is written in quite a simpler manner with a basic language and a low-key horror element that can make a perfect beginner's friendly read for you. And moreover, the major fact that it is written in 12 short stories, so you don't have to go through the full book and read the full book to know. You can just read few stories and get to know if this is the best suited genre for you, or is this the best suited book for you or not. In addition to that, this book is brought forward by Kharidobecho.in. Kharidobecho is a leading online platform of buying and selling of books. It majorly deals in book promotion and marketing, now being a leading publishing house as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really did, don't forget to give it a like and comment down below which book you want to try as a new experimental genre this month. And if you like such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Really soon I am planning to make a video about these horror books, how you can read them without being scared to death, or read them in a light mood. That will help you to read more and get scared less. So if you like this idea as well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will meet you guys on the next Sunday. Till then, take care, bye bye, thanks for watching.